From the news station, this is 7 News at Noon.
7 News at Noon begins with some new tropical trouble. The second depression of the season born and parts of the Caribbean about to be on storm watch.
Alex turning into the first hurricane of the season. Signs of the storm quite visible as waves crashed along the Carolina coast.
And here at home, a violent storm strike leaving its mark. Homes hit hard as Mother Nature delivers another powerful punch.
And she is not done yet. You're looking live at another dreary day across our area. The drenching underway right now in Miami-Dade, Broward, and beyond. Good afternoon again. 3 different systems now in 3 different places.
And they all have residents keeping their eyes to the skies. 7's Jackie Johnson tracking them all for us this noon. Jackie?
Well, there is a lot to talk about. Let's start with the newest. This is Tropical Depression number 2, just about 500 miles away from the Windward Islands, so just to the east. And it does look very impressive this afternoon. Winds sustained at around 30 miles an hour and moving to the west very quickly at 21 miles an hour. Here's its forecast track, expected to eventually take a more northerly and then northeasterly turn, something we will continue to watch for the next couple of days because you can see it's basically over open ocean waters, therefore able to develop, but again moving very quickly for now just at the west at 21 miles an hour. Here's a look at Hurricane Alex, now a Category 2 hurricane, and the eye of the hurricane expected to stay offshore of the Carolina coast, North Carolina, but if it moves any more to the left, the eye could move right over the Outer Banks. So something we will continue to watch for you there. Nothing for us to worry about here at home, but we are dealing with the wet weather. So we will look at the radar here in South Florida and your full forecasts coming up.
4.7 north, 75.8 west, about 120 miles to the east-northeast of Wilmington, North Carolina. Here it is here with winds sustained at 100 miles an hour, gusting up to 120. Movement of the system is off to the northeast at 15 miles an hour, which bodes well for them, also bodes well for us. It will continue to stay hurricane status as we head into Wednesday afternoon. Then as we head into Thursday and Friday, downgrade to a tropical storm, and eventually it'll be out of the hair of everyone. But this will take a while to die down. It is a Category 2 hurricane now, as it became a hurricane overnight. Something else that we're watching, this system here, what it is, TD number 2, Tropical Depression number 2. It's about 500 miles now to the east of the Windward Islands. The winds right now sustain 30 miles an hour. Here are the numbers, 13.2 north, 54.2 west. And the track of this system does in fact take it off to the west as a tropical storm. That's what this symbol symbolizes. It will move off to the north eventually as it gets closer and closer to the United States, getting picked up by a trough of low pressure. This is what we expect as we head into the upcoming weekend.
Live and well, and in fact likely will be Tropical Storm Bonnie. It's far out in the Atlantic waters, 400 miles outside of the island. This is Alex, wanted to give you a quick shot. And here is that Tropical Depression number 2. The forecast pages are going to take us through the weekend, and I'm going to have to get through those real quick. Want to show you Tropical Depression number 2, 460 miles east of the islands. Winds are at 30, but again, Tropical Storm Bonnie projected. And here's the risk area in through the end of...
We've been telling you about to wicked weather right here at home. The storm station tracking it all. Live Team 7 coverage begins with Andre Hepkins in Opelika, where all the rains are causing.
Showers and storms continue for South Florida, and it looks to continue for really the balance of the work week. I looked at the radar estimates for the last 7 days, 10 to 20 inches. At one point, we had a deficit of around 8 inches in Miami. Now we have a surplus for the year. It's been that kind of August so far, and it looks to continue through the first week. You can see scattered showers and storms through southeast Miami-Dade, also near the Miami area. And you can see what's happening here. We have lots of moisture with a trough of low pressure and all of the convergence taking place across the state of Florida. Here's Florida with all its wetness right now, and then things fairly quiet in between us and our new Tropical Depression number 2. Expected to strengthen in the days to come, looking fairly healthy tonight. East of the Windward Islands, these are the Lesser Antilles Islands there. And it's all moving to the west fairly quickly now at 23 miles an hour, winds sustained at 30. I'm expecting this to become Tropical Storm Bonnie in the next 12 to 24 hours. Our soaking storms will stick around locally. There goes Alex out to sea. Localized flooding, we will see that continue. And then a Florida front coming our way in August. It should push that system more. Coming up on that later.
All right, Tom, thanks. But Hurricane Alex is skimming along North Carolina's coast. It's not out to sea yet. Reporter Kelsey Carlson is on the beach at Nags Head, North Carolina, and filed this report just moments ago.
Even though Hurricane Alex just brushed the coastline, this was still a pretty rough day. Wind gusts were over 40 miles per hour in Nags Head. The rain is still coming down right now, and you can see the waves are still churning out there in the ocean. To the south, it's even worse. There is serious flooding, and some people are without power. This area was hit hard by a hurricane last year, and the folks here hope to dodge this storm because this is one of the busiest tourism weeks of the summer. Driving rain, pounding surf, a no swimming sign snapping back and forth in the wind. They're all signs that Hurricane Alex is knocking at the door. The storm isn't directly over Nags Head, but its reach is enough to create blinding conditions, damage, and tourism disruption.
A lot of times when you have bad weather, they'll go shopping, but this kind of weather, they're going to stay in.
Is this the way you envision spending your 30th wedding anniversary?
We always wanted to be at the coast whenever there was a hurricane, so here we are.
Visitors like Rodney and June George are trying to make the best of it.
Crummy day.
John Woods is trying to make the best use of his time.
We're going up to Nags Head. We're going to see what it does up there and watch it, do some laundry, and try to get back down tonight if it goes through as fast as they're talking about it going.
The ferry from Hatteras to Ocracoke was up and running for a little while, but the line to get on at 10 a.m. was a sign of the tourism dollars not being made today.
No doubt it creates a lot of worry for them because it was a major loss during Isabel.
Hurricane Isabel pushed through the same area last summer, inflicting the most damage on Hatteras Village. At a time when the area is trying to rebound, the hope is that Alex doesn't take Hatteras out of the summer business loop for too long. There were no evacuation orders in effect, and people did not board up their windows like they would with a bigger storm. We're told there is still some damage, though. We'll know exactly how much in the morning when the assessors come out.
Carolina del Norte, Alex trajo fuertes ráfagas y oleaje a los Outer Banks, una cadena de islotes repleta de casas de vacacionistas.
Y tan pronto como esta misma noche podríamos tener aquí nosotros la segunda tormenta tropical de la temporada. El Centro Nacional de Huracanes dice que una depresión tropical se ha formado en las Antillas Menores. ¿Qué tal? Tengan todos muy buenas tardes.
Bienvenidos.
El primer huracán de la temporada cobró fuerza de forma inesperada.
Y aunque Alex no nos afecta directamente a nosotros, sí hay otros sistemas de mal tiempo que están impactando bastante sobre el sur de la Florida. Nuestro meteorólogo John Morales los está observando y nos dice qué podemos esperar, John.
Hay tanto de qué hablar esta tarde y Alex, sobre la corriente del Golfo, logró llegar a 100 millas por hora, sus vientos sostenidos máximos, o sea que llegó a ser de categoría 2 y pasó a escasas 10 millas de Cabo Hatteras en Carolina del Norte. Las islas a que se refería María son esa línea de islotes que ven ahí justo pegado a la costa. Se midieron vientos sostenidos de intensidad huracanada de 75 millas por hora, pero el peor viento estaba en el semicírculo derecho de la tormenta, o sea que el peor viento se quedó sobre el mar. Sí, obviamente habrá algunos destrozos de esto y como ustedes saben, indirectamente la circulación del sistema nos ha estado impactando porque hemos tenido una zona de humedad que se extiende al sur de este huracán afectándonos aquí, por eso ha llovido tanto. Por el momento ahí está la información de Alex, latitud, longitud, su movimiento hacia el nordeste. Ahora se va a alejar de la costa. Alex dejará de ser un problema ya para el día de mañana y ya está a 65 millas al noreste de Cabo Hatteras. Esta es ahora la depresión tropical número 2. Ya dijimos ayer que este sistema merecía nuestra atención porque se estaba desarrollando rápidamente. Un avión de reconocimiento aún no ha ido a investigar. No será hasta mañana por la mañana si va y confirma de que los vientos están en 40 millas por hora. Entonces tendremos la tormenta tropical Bonnie pronto, quizás ya de madrugada mañana la tengamos ahí al este de las Antillas y por cierto amenaza al área de Puerto Rico. Miren la actividad de tormentas mientras se acercaba aquí al sur de la Florida, impresionante las tormentas que nos han afectado durante el día de hoy. Veamos entonces el radar Doppler 51 primero y preciso para que vean precisamente dónde está lloviendo más fuerte en estos momentos, precisamente en el mismo corazón de Miami, la precipitación afectando a esa zona hasta Miami Beach con fuertes aguaceros y tormentas eléctricas en estos momentos. Si nos acercamos aún más a esa región pueden ver que es el área desde la pequeña Habana, el downtown de Miami, llegando hasta Miami Beach, que tenemos la lluvia más fuerte. Pero entre las zonas